Buenos dias, Bogotá, Colombia.
Hello. Muy bueno. Nina.
Could try and get Colombian Coca-Cola beer.
Buenos dias, guys, and welcome. We're in Bogotá, Colombia. It is absolutely gorgeous, beautiful weather today. We're gonna gear up and we're gonna get us coffee and maybe a croissant, and we're gonna explore our neighborhood in Bogotá, Colombia. Now, the real question is, you see a lot of things online and a lot of things on YouTube, in the news. You hear from other YouTubers. Is Bogotá a safe city? Is it a safe country? Colombia. Is it as dangerous as people make it out to be? We're gonna find out. We're not really sure, but we don't buy into the hype when we go to countries. We wanna see it and experience it for ourselves. So at the end of this vlog, we're gonna find out, is Bogotá safe? Is Bogotá friendly? And is Bogotá a place you would like to come visit or even perhaps live? We're going to find out, whether it be the hard way or the easy way. But come with us as we explore Bogotá, Colombia. So the neighborhood that we're actually in is called Tabora, or more or less known that. We're kind of on the cusp between two different districts, but most people will be familiar with Tabora. It's mainly known for its working middle class families, more commerce. The crime's not bad at all. It's more about like petty theft stuff. The typical phone snatching, that seems to be kind of common everywhere in this area. You just got to be careful, but for the most part, it's just working class citizens. Everybody seems to have a sense of community here, and right now it's morning time, so everybody's just going to work, starting their day. But from a risk standpoint or safety standpoint, very low risk. It says medium risk, but I think it's all relative to what you decide to do. Another thing I noticed about Tabora here, it's everybody loves their dogs. You'll see people doing dog walkers that have like 9-10 dogs. They have all these veterinarian areas, places where they sell dog clothes. Everybody's got dogs on leash. We're gonna grab our coffee. We're at one of our favorite coffee places. Sorry for all the music, but they have all kinds of delicious pastries. And then they have all these baked breads, fresh. Half of these I don't even know what they are. If you know, in the comments, let us know. But they look so delicious. They even make some papa carne, bananas. They look delicious. They have everything here. Sugar. Oh. I mean, there's no endless to the delicious sweets. Look at these they have here too. Oh, muy bueno. So you can see why we like to come here for our coffee, because you can get a delicious pastry with your coffee.
Buenos días. Dos cafés.
¿Para la mesa o para llevar?
Para llevar.
¿Para llevar? Dos cafés para llevar, por favor.
Okay, gracias.
So the pastry I got is actually loaded with sugar, and it's actually got like strawberry jam infused into it. It is absolutely delicious, and it's not like over sugary either. Perfect with coffee. Delicioso.
Muy bueno.
All the street vendor ladies selling all their stuff. There's places everywhere where they're selling all their goods, but look at these delicious raspberries. Kilo. Wow. Colombiana tomato.
Looks like it, apple.
Yeah. And look at the little avocado.
No, it's a fruit.
Oh, it's a fruit.
Yeah. Raijovas.
Tahovas, you say it right? Fruta.
We'll take one so we can try
Take
it.
one, try it. Do you have change?
Yeah.
Okay.
Muy buenas.
Sí,
Yeah.
el jugo
Sí.
es una delicia y con leche.
Con leche.
Con
Y
leche.
hielito, vean, es una delicia. Muy rico.
Gracias.
Gracias.
¿Están quedándose por acá cerca?
Yeah.
Somewhere there.
Yeah.
Ahí. Sí.
Yeah.
Yo pensé que estaban quedándose allí abajo de una que arrienda habitaciones.
Tourists en Bogotá 7 days, 7 days. How do you say days? ¿Cómo se dice days?
¿Día?
7
días.
días.
Bueno, acá los esperamos y necesitan algo que lo asesoren. Acá está la peluquería, también necesitan algo a la orden.
The barber.
Ajá.
I know.
La barba, todo.
Papaya.
¿Cómo se llama?
Vaya. Lila.
Lila.
Mucho
John.
gusto.
John. Mucho
My
gusto.
name is Lila.
Nina.
Lila.
She said, my name is Lila. Bravo.
Bravo, yeah. Jon and Emma.
Mucho gusto.
Nice.
Mucho gusto, Emma.
Mucho gusto.
Y Laura, la dueña del negocio.
Y Laura. Mucho gusto.
Just to try.
Puedes probarla.
Half kilo.
Una libra, un kilo,
Half.
kilo, una libra,
Half.
4.000.
Half, yeah.
No, una is
Kilo
one.
son 2 libras.
Okay. Gracias.
So I believe we got half a kilo of raspberry, and then we got these two mysterious fruits. We'll make a smoothie later on. Check it out. But these raspberries, oh my God, they're so fresh and delicious. And anything you could do to help the local Bogota community. So at the coffee shop, we got 2 coffees and 2 pastries, and we paid 8,000.
8,000. Yeah.
8,000 for that, and actually an orange juice. And then we got half a kilo of raspberries and 2 mystery fruits.
I don't remember the name.
We're not sure the name. Maybe you could tell us in the comments, or we'll look it up. And we paid 7,000. 7,000 for those. So we'll drop in the video how much that is in USD. But obviously a great price, and anything to get back to the community we love doing. It's very empty right now. I'll show you guys right now. The problem, they leave all their trash out in the day, at nighttime I should say, and in the morning, sometime in the afternoon, they all come and pick it up. So it is kind of a theme. It can be unappealing to the eyes on some mornings because piles of trash are everywhere on the sidewalk. But I will say they do come and they do pick it up, and once they do, they'll sweep and they'll clean, and it'll look beautiful again. So yeah, unfortunately, no home. But that's what's crazy about this. It's kind of like the main street. It's right off from where we stay. This place is pretty much dead until about 11, 12 o'clock, and it's right around like 9:30ish, I believe, somewhere around there. But by the time it's noon, all the way until about midnight, this place will be loaded with people selling all kinds of fruit drinks. They'll have these little stands. All the shops will pull out all their clothes. But let me show you this. This is where this guy makes fresh espresso out of the back here. Buenos dias.
Buenos días.
Whoa. Wow. Espresso, huh?
Smells so good.
It looks good, huh? You want, huh? Yeah. Just take, yeah. Buenos dias. It's beautiful. ¿Cómo se llama? What's this called? The name? The machine.
La máquina de hacer café.
Yeah.
Eso se llama una
It looks
express.
it looks very old machine, no?
Sí, es más o
Vecchio,
menos como
vecchio.
del año 80 por ahí, más o menos. Calculándole, es una máquina de café express. Es hecha aquí en Colombia, exactamente en Pereira.
Your Colombia coffee.
Hay otras que son también ya italianas, que son más grandes, más
okay.
industriales.
Okay.
Pero esta es colombiana.
Dos coffee?
¿Dos expresos o dos tinticos? ¿Qué desean?
What's the best you suggest?
Y el expreso viene más fuertecito.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, dos. Muchas gracias.
¿Con dulce o sin dulce?
Sin dulce, con dulce.
Uno con dulce.
¿Cuánto cuesta?
Valdrían 6.000 pesitos.
Same.
Yeah, bunny, huh?
yes,
No,
yes.
no, I don't have. 6. The real Colombian
This is
coffee.
Colombiano Arabica. Is that how you say it? Arabica?
Arabica, yeah.
Arabica. Coffee as it gets, right out of 1950s Jeep, maybe. Oh my God, it's on fire. I don't know if it's safe to even try to drink it now. Burning my tongue for sure. Let's try it. When you get it out of the back of a 1950s, someone's gonna correct me. It's John, it's 1972. Okay, I'm sorry. 1972, whatever. Let's try the coffee.
Muy bien.
When I say Colombians like their doggies, they take them everywhere on the motorbike. Look. Hello, hola. ¿Cómo se llama? Molly. Molly. Hola. Bonita. As you can see, everybody loves their dogs. They have their dogs. You would be shocked at how many people are walking around with dogs everywhere. It's like they're man's best friend and woman's best friend. Maybe they use them for protection too. I'm not sure, but we seen a guy the other day walking in the park and he had like 9 dogs. They have dog walkers, and it's a big thing here. Now we want to go into a local convenience store to kind of show you guys some of the price differences. Look at this, guys. No shortage of Coke Zero. What is this, 2.5 liters? I don't even think they have this in America. Yeah, 2.5 liters. We only do 2 liters in America. What's the price on this? So for 2.5 liter, 9,400, which is $2.53. Not too bad, actually. I think in Albania or even in America, it's like $2 at least for a 2 liter. Here is 2.5 liter. Never seen a 2.5 liter before. Let's see what for our Cerveza fans we have. 6-pack of Corona, 29.7. I think that may be $8. I was wrong. So $8 for a 6-pack of Coronas. That's not the worst price. And then for Miller, it's sold out, but it's cheaper. So that's probably like around $6. And this would probably be around the same price. $6 for a 6-pack. Not bad prices. I haven't been in America in a long time, so I'm not sure what the prices look like. And then here you have all of the Colombia cervezas. So these are going to be much cheaper. Oh, it's a cola. So this is interesting. They have this in certain places in Germany too. This beer, guys, it's half beer and half Coca-Cola. Very unique. It's $4 for this. I don't see what the, let's see what the percentage of alcohol would be in it. That would be interesting to try. Maybe we'll buy one just to try it. I have not been drinking beer. I had a couple Colombia beers last night, but I don't want to get a belly again. But just for the sake of trying a Colombian Coca-Cola beer, that would be interesting. I will probably give away a few of these or just leave them in our hotel. But maybe they sell a single one just to try. Is cerveza with cola? Ah.
Cola and beer?
Yeah.
Take all the
Can I get uno? One? Just one? Just one? Is that possible? Only 6. As you can see, we're right by the airport. I don't know if you can hear me.
What is cool in here, in every store, they have these graffitis. Have these graffitis that show what kind of business it is. This is
It's like a workshop for tools.
yeah. This is the other one there. All natural is for the
Like holistic stuff you buy. Yeah.
And this is for fruits.
Yeah, so this is where you come and you could buy liquor. You pay through, I think. Yeah. Now they're starting to open the shops.
Another Another thing we have noticed, Colombians are a lot in gyms. In sports, there are a lot of gyms surrounding us. There is one.
Just don't know how nice they are. They're kind of one of those old school. The equipment's old. It's not the best, but it's a gym. You can throw up some weights and get a workout in. I went to one, and it was actually pretty cheap. I think I paid like $4 for an entrance. And actually, I tried to pay. Actually, I didn't pay. They just allowed me to go in and I get a workout in. So here is our Airbnb in Bogota, Colombia. Huge size. I'm not sure the square meters, but I think it's like big, over 50 square meters. So here's the kitchen first. Wish we had a bigger fridge, but we managed to stock up. We're gonna do some cooking. Comes with all the cooking materials you need. Nice to have all the appliances because we're gonna cook here for the most part. We'll eat out every now and then, but anything to save some money. We got everything we could possibly need to cook here. Full stove. And here's the living room area. It's beautiful. We even got some little top chairs. We can sit at the table, enjoy a coffee. Beautiful couch. And here is our TV screen. Beautiful rug. What's really awesome about this thing is when you want to watch it in bed, you actually just flip it around. So that's really cool. Cool little addition there. Show you the view we have here. Nothing crazy, but still, it's Bogota, and it gives you the vibe. And it does open up, as you can see. We're in the OG of Bogota. And then you come over on this side, there's a little workstation where Emma's gonna start doing some editing. We're a little behind. And then we actually have a double bed here. This is where we lay to watch some TV. We got two different areas to put our clothes, so we have plenty of room, which is nice. And then we have a queen size bed. So we watch TV there, we get sleepy, and then we make our way over here and we go to bed. And here's our bathroom. Nothing spectacular, but it's nice. Does everything we needed to. Got some little seating areas. We could put all our toiletries and stuff there. So it's huge. It's actually a really large space. And guys, you're not going to believe this. We paid $188 for 5 nights. And we're actually like it so much that we're going to consider staying an extra 3 nights. And then we'll go on from there. I think we'll be heading to Medellin, but I guess you'll have to see. But this is our accommodation here in Bogota. This is where we'll be, hopefully for a good 10 days. Okay, guys, I got the infamous cola and pola. It is the cerveza with cola in it. It's like 3%, maybe 2%. It's less than that. But I wanted to try it because you never see this anywhere here. So let's see. Tastes like Coca-Cola mostly, with a splash of not so good beer. I'll give it a 4.5. Not bad. People are staring at me, looking at my Osmo. So 2% alcohol, and then mostly beer. So cola pola. I mean, for a kid's party, if you're younger and you want to drink Coke with beer and it's not very strong, or if you just want to enjoy both and not get too drunk unless you drink 40, it's not that bad. I mean, I'll finish it. Why not? I figure we'd take a walk around just to show you guys before it gets crazy busy. Just to kind of our local neighborhood area. So here we are in Bogota. And actually, before we came to Bogota, Colombia, everything we heard about Bogota was bad. How it was dangerous, how there was a high risk level, a lot of fear factor going on. And I've traveled enough to know better that it's not always what you hear it is. Sometimes it's often much better. More often than not, it's much better. What's even crazier about Bogota is it has actually one of the highest theft rates in Latin America. So if that doesn't spook you, I don't know what will. Which is kind of why I have a string attached to my phone, because there are the motorbike snatchers. So you got to take precautions. As far as America goes, for the travel warning, it's a US level 3 travel warning, which is pretty high. So they obviously err on the side of caution and pretty much say, we're by the airport. They suggest it's not best to actually travel to Bogota, Colombia, or maybe Colombia in general, I'm not even sure. And then obviously between YouTube and other stories, we've heard about robberies, we've heard about scams. We've heard of people, obviously homicides, cartel issues. You hear all these stories and you hear on the news, you see things, and generally that's what they show you. They show you the worst. So honestly, we didn't know what to expect. But rather than avoid Bogota, rather than run and be fearful from what is possible or what could be, we said, let's hit it head on. Let's go to Bogota and let's experience it for ourselves. Let's find the truth. Are all these narratives true, or is it a bunch of bullshit? There's only one way to find out, and that was to spend 1 week, 7 days in Bogota, Colombia. Here we have a code here to make sure you're extra safe. And if you can see up here, let me show you guys. Not only do we have the gate, but we have electricity, peligro. Otherwise known, touch this and fry your ass cheeks. This is our little protected area. We got the keypads. Everything's super safe here. They got cameras everywhere, but honestly, guys, we have felt super safe here. Everyone's been super nice to us. Granted, like I said, you could always put yourself in one of those situations. If you're really like out late at night and up to no good, or just holding your phone out, taking selfies, you may get snatched, but usually those are silly chicks that'll do that. I mean, I always say anywhere you go, country you go, it can be dangerous if you're doing dumb shit. I mean, you just have to kind of be on your P's and Q's and use common sense. Although unfortunately common sense is not so common. But so far since we've been here, we love it here. We were only gonna stay 4 nights. We actually extended into 10 nights. So we leave here on the 12th and then we'll be going to Medellin. So I think we made the right call. But we're eager to show you guys Bogota. We're eager to see it, and we hope to change the narrative because, like we said, we heard a whole bunch of things, mostly negative, other than the food. And the food is my favorite part, of course. So we're going to go out there and we're going to see what we come across, and we're going to take you guys with us. And we're really curious to see what you guys think in the comments, what you've heard, if you visited before, what you experienced. Is there any horror stories? Was there any great stories? Let us know, because it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.